discovery at Area 51. People around the world, including YouTube UFO channels and newspaper publications, have picked up on our story that we broke about a year and a half ago in regards to Area 51 underground tunnels discovered. As Bob Lazar basically stated, entries and exits for flying saucers and extraterrestrial craft. Now, we're looking at something new that Kari Stephenson has just shared with us. Breaking news right here at Third Phase Moon. Check it out. We're looking at this Google image just come into us right here at Third Phase Moon in regards to a possible new underground tunnel that could access Area 51, if not S4 itself. Kari Stephenson pointed out to us that everybody's been looking at what we broke the news in regards to these tunnels entries into Area 51, but Kari states that we've been missing another place, and now we finally get to share it with you, and we are baffled exactly what we're looking at. Good eyes, everybody from around the world, including Kari, who's sharing this right now, wrapping it around with 3D and trying to make out of how large this tunnel or entry into Area 51, if not S4, is. Brent's with us. I want to get his thoughts.
Yeah, I like the way Groom Lake and the whole area of Area 51, everybody's been keeping an eye on it and been doing research on their own on Google Earth. It's such a large area, and every day there seems to be new discoveries. We like what we're looking at here. I notice it looks like a carving, a structure around a tunnel with even gates, bars on top of it. I'm wondering if these bars are retractable for an entrance of a flying saucer or some sort of secret space program.
Absolutely. And when you look, there are roads and accesses to this tunnel itself, and I'm wondering if it's a hole that would shoot out straight up, or it's kind of embedded within the hill itself. Like a truck could drive in, a flying saucer, an aircraft could actually exit this and enter this at the same time without obstruction. This thing is quite large.
Yeah, again, looking at a little bit more detail, it almost looks like something's actually parked inside this tunnel. Could it be? It's a big question. What's going down beneath the ground at Area 51? Just a couple weeks ago, we uploaded a video. It showed this amazing tube in the middle of a crater. It almost looked like it was around a bombing range, and this particular tube, now we see it in high definition, really gives detail. It almost looks like air ducts are supplying some sort of air or ventilation to an underground base. Is it all connected?
Absolutely. Now we have 3 different sources from the discovery we broke the news on a year and a half ago, and the community's talking about it, and that's great. UFO channels are picking up on the story and getting the word out, and that's what we want. But right now, we discovered, again, the ventilation system embedded within a crater, and now, today, for the first time, seen for the first time on YouTube, right here at Third Phase of Moon, is an incredible other entry into the forbidden underground base known as Area 51, and I got a feeling S4 is connected, intermingled beyond underground tunnels that lead to one another.
I notice it almost looks like there's more construction that's happening below this mound, this little mountain, this hill, and it seems like they're creating more tunnels. Is this more access points to S4?
Also, we want to compare both tunnels. There is these 2 entry points embedded into the mountain that we broke the news about a year and a half ago, but you compare it to this one seems fortified, almost like it was built with fortification of concrete infrastructure. This thing is heavily engineered.
This thing's huge. It's not small. It's not your average little pipe. This thing has some diameter to it. I'd suggest the size of probably about 50 to 60 feet, maybe even larger.
We have access to Jeremy Corbell, who just released the Bob Lazar documentary, and we want to ask him in regards to some of the discoveries that we just shared with you within the past couple weeks right here at Third Phase of the Moon, and hopefully we could maybe get Bob Lazar's opinions of these Google Earth imagery and his thoughts of underground bases. How deep does the rabbit hole go? How deep does Area 51 and S4 penetrate underneath the ground? What are they hiding over there? Could the testimony of Bob Lazar be accurate in regards to the underground facility below Area 51 and S4? And what else does he know?
Conspiracy does say that there's tunnels and cities that are abound underneath S4 and all the way, if you could believe this, from Vandenberg to Malibu, that there's a connection that you could take a bus through tunnels and through underground cities that lie beneath this mass system.
We want to get your thoughts in regards to Kari Stephenson's incredible discovery. Give a shout out right here at Third Phase of the Moon. Give a big thumbs up. Share this with your friends before Google imagery may scrub the image or possibly blur it out. It wouldn't be the first time. Some people are speculating what we just discovered in recent times, that this could be some kind of vent or a tower embedded within a crater close to Area 51. The conspiracy theories are going wild right now, and we got UFO proof with us. And he's been studying this exact location over the years. Kyle, what do you make of this?
These craters with these vents coming out of it, a lot of the craters have cables running out of them to test for radiation over the years. However, this particular crater with the vent, I have absolutely no idea. It doesn't relate to any of the other craters that have measuring devices that are coming out of it. This one, it looks like a tower or a vent, or maybe there might be a base or something underneath it. Obviously, there are plenty of rumors of S4 or Area 51 and underground bases there. And this actually might be some evidence for it. I mean, that is a massive crater. You can't tell from the picture, but it is definitely huge. And so this tower is, I mean, it could be dozens of feet tall.
Well, you know, we're looking at it in a time lapse. Google Earth has its imagery, and it looks like there's some kind of construction for whatever is embedded within this crater, but it's really weird. It's been going on for a long time, but with these new HD images coming in that we've been able to obtain, it's really showing something that we can't explain. It really resembles some of the towers within the crater on the moon that we just recently broke. And I want to get your opinions. Is there a secret space program? Is there a tower on the moon? You just saw the photos that we just put out on Third Phase of the Moon within the week.
Yes, you know, those crater photos are really fascinating. I've actually seen some other photos from Richard Hoagland and stuff where they show towers on the moon. There's actually other videos, and if you go around with Google Earth, you can see other kind of towers and stuff like that, but protruding off the moon. But that one in particular in the crater is really fascinating. How does it get there? I mean, if a meteor impacted into the moon, there shouldn't be anything in the center of the crater. But there appears to be something there. So, I mean, how does that form naturally? I have no idea. Secret space program, it's far-fetched. I seriously doubt that. But as for a natural phenomenon, I don't have an explanation for it. It's quite a mystery.
Well, absolutely. And UFO Proof is out there looking for the truth. And right now, some of the evidence that we've just been seeing over the past week is almost proving, in my opinion. Well, it has proved, in my opinion. I don't know what Kyle has to say, but there is a secret space program. And whatever was embedded on the moon within the crater definitely resembles what is going on in Area 51. You got to say, the similarities are astounding.
They are.
All right, we got Brent Cousins here. I want to get his opinion. Go ahead, Brent.
Yeah, we noticed Area 51. It's a huge bombing range. A lot of nuclear explosions that were created back in the 40s and 50s, testing ranges. Look at this crater. You can tell that it's been dug out. It's a little bit more deep, and definitely they're carving it out. And this is how bases are made. Could this be an air vent to the secret facility of Area 51?